This is the Zhiyun Smooth 5S, and this is the smaller brother, the Zhiyun Cinepeer CQ5. Both are AI-powered smartphone gimbals offering AI tracking. Great concept with the magnetic module. The CQ5 is very light, more affordable, but of course with slightly less features and capabilities, but it offers almost the same incredible stabilization prowess as the 5S. Although we do have more features as well as more freedom of motion or range of motion right here. The additional features include, for example, an integrated fill light right here, better customization for balancing the smartphone, and just more dials and buttons all in all. This one is a beast right here. It's very, very powerful for handling just a smartphone, but both are great gimbals to say the least. Great for taking professional videos on the go. Looks and sounds amazing, right? But are they actually that good? Well, let's find out. Got a new drip from Zhiyun, the Smooth 5S and the Cinepeer CQ5 smartphone gimbals. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. Yeah, now let's check it out. So here we go, side by side. As you can see, both are wrapped. So first of all, let's remove that, of course. I will put this aside for the accessories. And here we have the front sides. We have this on the back. We have this on the side. Bottom top is just blank, as well as for this one. And we also have all the small print right here. So let's open it up. We need to peel off these stickers right there. It will leave behind the branding. It's like the void signal right there, really cool. And we can open them up just like that. And in both cases we have the paperwork on top and all the components are wrapped in a bag. So the 5S with an anti-mold packet, that's cool. Aside from the regular anti-moisture bag. And here we have the magnetic camera module in black. The other one is gray, by the way. And here we have the mini tripod. And lastly, we have the cable. Other than that, this box is empty. So we have the paperwork in here and the tripod right there, as well as anti-moisture cable right there. And of course, the gimbal itself. And with that said, let's get straight to the accessories and to the manual. Okay, let's start with the paperwork. So we will get the service card right here. And since this is a brand new release, I don't have the official paperwork for this one yet. So that's why this is empty. For the 5S, we will also get this card right here and the quick start guide that will unfold like so. So we have it right here and the other side right there. Of course, the full manual. Oh, actually, never mind. It's just a disclaimer with warnings and also the socials right there. So moving on to the tripods. Funny enough, they weigh pretty much the same, but this one is way larger in terms of footprint and also the width of the feet. The base is the same and from the bottom they look like that and from the side like that. Two great tripods. Both are very light. We have the magnetic AI tracking modules right there in black for the 5S and in gray to match the color scheme of the CQ5 with a button on the back, camera on the front, nicely rounded, and of course the magnets, and they will pop on like that or on the other side, and you can turn them around as well. Both sides, both directions. And in both cases, we will get the charging cable USB-A to USB-C, a short white one and a much longer black one. So to recap, the cables, the AI modules, the tripods, and of course the paperwork. Done with the unboxing, and now let's get to my first impressions as well as a comparison, and then of course to a close overview. So here we go. As you can see, we still have a bit of padding left and also right there for the joystick. Oh, nice joystick. And also right there. So as you can see, the gray one is quite a bit smaller and more compact. It is also a bit lighter. It is extremely light, I have to say. So you can go for extended periods of time without your hands tiring, and the setup is extremely easy and fast. It's very smooth, great angles of freedom, and the modules can be attached on both sides in both directions, as I said. So we have the gray one right there, unfolded, and as you can see, unfolded, they have pretty much the same size, and the bigger brother with more options for adjusting it, spring-loaded clamp in both cases, by the way. And this one will be unlocked like that and like that, so it will snap in place basically. I like that, very nice. We have the integrated fill light, no fill light on this one. And of course the AI module can be attached with the magnets as well. But this is way more secure because there are actually cutouts in here compared to this one. There are only magnets and it can move around a bit. And also the control surface is much more elaborate. On this one, we do have a wheel on the side and also the trigger and also the joystick. But here we also have a wheel on the front, a light button and the menu button, record button on here, front function on off. So we have much more on the bigger one. Goes without saying though. And lastly, let's get a comparison with the tripods. So right there and right there. Full size unfolded, looks like that. Very similar when it gets to the size, but of course we can fold it down and then all of a sudden it's way smaller. So yeah, let's take a close look. So again, we have the clamp, spring loaded, will open up this much. Smooth rubber on all surfaces, and it can go from here all the way to here, so almost a full 360 degrees. Then we have the first arm from here to here, same here basically, and the third arm with the AI logo and the satisfying click of the folding mechanism right there. And it has a black-gray color scheme, which is looking nice in my opinion. Going down to the control surface, we have the joystick, mode record button, and the 4 status LEDs that will indicate the mode. On the side we have the plus-minus wheel. On the back we have the trigger. And on the last side, on the right side, we have the on-off button as well as the charge port. One smooth surface and the rest is this grippy rubber, which feels really nice in the hand. Absolutely amazing grip with the brand. And down here, of course, the tripod that you can screw off just like that. And down here, we also have a threaded insert. And here you can mount a strap and a module. Just like that. So let's fold it up and let's move on. So again, the clamp. This one has 2 fixed positions right there and right there. It will snap in place with a strong click and it will open up this much. Great rubber surfaces inside as well. It says AI right there. And right there, of course, for the module with the cutouts. And unlocking the first arm, we have the USB-C port right there. We have the built-in fill light right there. And we can go from here to here. That's a bigger range of motion right there. First motor with the 5S looks really awesome with this transparent case, as well as on this motor. Then on the second arm, we can move it from here to here. And here we have a locking screw. And when we open it up, we can of course adjust this arm right here for balancing the smartphone. And let's lock it up, lock it in place. And then the last arm for the body. And you can pull this out. You have to press the unlock button and to lock it like that. Now it's locked. And this one can fully rotate, really cool. Let's lock it in place. On the control side, we have the menu button. We have a ring in front and we can also click it. For ISO, display, playback and other settings, we have the mode record and the joystick buttons. On the side, we have the focus or zoom ring and also a button in the middle. On this side, we have the trigger as well as the charge port right there, USB-C and the lock mechanism. And here on the side, we have a threaded insert, the on-off button and the function button. The grip of the 5S looks even nicer in my opinion. We can insert the strap right there with the brand. Nice design highlights, really nice grip as well. This one is rounded, a bit more ergonomic in my opinion, but this one has a sleeker design and you can also hold it without any issues. And these protrusions right there, it's a bit thicker up here. It will nicely rest on your hand. Same for this one, especially in the back. Nice large protrusion, feels really nice. And moving downwards, we of course have the tripod and it also has a threaded insert on the bottom right here. Let's snap on the module and there we have it. 2 awesome gimbals. Super light, quick attack and the bigger brother for more elaborate operations. Not bad, right? So let's check out the app and then of course test them. So we essentially have 2 apps and the publisher is Zhiyun Information Technology. Many apps. And first of all, we have the ZY Cami. That's a beginner-friendly app right there. And for the pros out there, we have StarCam. There you have all the pro settings for cameras, making literally cinema-grade videos, advanced stuff. So for this video, we will focus on the Cami app. So let's open it up, give it all the permissions, of course, agree to all of that stuff. And let's go. 3rd time's a charm. And let's walk through this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go. So as you can see, this is a fully fledged app that you can also use for editing videos. And as you can see, we have a huge community with tons of tutorials right there, as you can see. And the drop down has all the models. So massive, massive source of inspiration. So that's the home tab right there. And here we also have the camera symbol up here. Allow, give it all the permissions. And here we can, of course, connect to the gimbals But first of all, we of course also have tons and tons of shot guides. This is absolutely endless learning stuff, learning material right here. We have scenery, stroll, travel, lifestyle, hobbies, parenting, you name it. Absolutely massive app. Allow. We have a video editor integrated, and we of course also have the Me tab. For this we need to sign up or log in for that matter. Beautiful app, super versatile and powerful. But for now, let's add a device, and I will start with the 5S right there. Actually, don't start this without a phone inside. So I will just use this one briefly, just so we can get the connection, and there we already have it. Allow, pair, let's go. Allow all of that good stuff, and let's go. Oh, we need to activate this device as well, so let's create an account. 1 second. Okay, easy as that, just takes a few minutes, and now we can activate it, and we are done. And we have a firmware update as well, so let's do it right now and update now. Right, so while we wait for this to happen, the Smooth 5S came out a good year ago. So what's new is the AI module, of course. And on the other hand, the CQ5 is not released yet, so we won't be able to find it in the app. But aside from the different hardware, it's the same in the app, which makes the CQ5 an incredibly affordable gimbal system. And what's also great is that you don't necessarily need the app, because the AI module will also react to gestures. So let's briefly balance this phone. Looking good to me. Obviously the gimbal was just updating. Never do this. That was stupid. But what I wanted to say is the module will actually react to gestures even without the app. So completely crazy. Stop sign right there. It will stop the tracking, and the OK sign will start the tracking. No app needed, as you can see, and it will just follow me. Completely wild. But with that said, let's of course stop it and update again. So that could have gone horribly wrong, but I got lucky. So meanwhile, let's get the CQ5 going. Turn it on, triple press. Yes, perfect. We can turn it with the triple and module. It will also turn on automatically. And now check out this magic right there with the OK sign. It will track me right off the bat, and it's doing a great job. Even when I'm moving fast, up and down, no matter what. Just a module, no app needed. So this means you can use any camera app that you want. You're not bound to the actual app, to the Cami app. So that is a massive benefit right there, even though the app is great, as you saw. So let's wait for the update to finish, and then I will see you outdoors with a little test. Before we get to the test, which gimbal is actually right for you? Let's start with this one. The 5S AI is obviously perfect for professional mobile filmmakers. It is ideal for capturing complex camera movements with its advanced features and control dials. With this dial, for example, we can not only control the roll and other features, but we can also switch it around. It is extremely smooth and precise, and as you can see, we can go from 0.5 all the way to 6x. Super smooth, perfect stabilization, many buttons, many features. So this is the professional go-to gimbal if you want the highest quality and the highest grade of footage. And then on the other hand, we have the CQ5, which is great for beginners, for beginner vloggers or solo vloggers. It is lighter and cheaper and just more straight to the point. It is also great for concert vlogging, travel videos. It is very affordable and budget friendly. It brings the same bleeding edge AI features to the table. We still have the AI tracking with the module and also voice control features. This is simpler to handle, simpler to control. You will get more durability because it's just a bit lighter, and it also offers great stabilization. And not to forget, with this little dial right there, we can also get the same zooming control, which also works really nicely. And same here, from 0.5 all the way to 6x. Just like that. We are right here in the Cami app, and before we get to the tests, we actually also have in here tons of awesome presets. There is really a lot to try out. We have full professional control in here as well, with shutter, ISO, white balance, all of that good stuff, and we can choose a quality right there, 4K 30 FPS, and of course we can also press the record button down here. Yeah, now let's test these gimbals. So starting with the CQ5, the first mode is the PF mode, and in this mode we can pan around and the rest will be stabilized. So up and down movements will not affect the video. With the joystick we can go up and down a bit to adjust it, and just like that we can get wonderfully stable videos. When we switch it to the F mode, this will give us a full stabilization, as you can see. We can still use a joystick to get the frame perfect, and just like that we can get mind-blowingly smooth pans And as you can see, also walking with it, amazing. Check this out. Any kind of movement will get filtered out. Super smooth stabilization, absolutely incredible. When we switch it to the F mode, now we'll get a follow in all directions, so from side to side. And now also when we go up and when we go down. And with the last mode, the POV mode, we can also go for rolls just like that. So side to side, up and down, and also rolls. So this is like the drone style shooting. So let's go back to the PF mode. So let's go for a pan with a slight zoom in all the way to the 6x, really nice. And lastly, we of course also have the AI tracking. So with the OK sign, we can start it up. And just like that, we will get the AI follow mode right there. And as you can see, it works really nicely for this. We don't even need the app, just the module, just give it a sign. And to stop it, well, actually this one right there. Yep. All right, and now let's switch it over to the Smooth 5S. We have a bit more space with this system, and now also with a quad press, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's interesting, 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought this would turn it around, but it's actually doing this, 1, 2, 3. Oh, with the triple press we can turn it around, right. But in any case, let's also grab a video with the shortcut right there. That's really interesting. With the quad press, we can switch it around fully, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's what it does. That's amazing. So we not only can do the flashlight mode, but we can also turn around the device. And with this one, we also have a full 360 degrees freedom of motion. So we're not limited like with the CQ5. But in terms of actual stabilization, it is very similar. As you can see, both of them give you really smooth stabilization. So this is the PF mode once again. Here again with the L mode, every kind of motion gets filtered out. Super smooth stabilization. So if you focus in on something, it will just look incredible. Just like that. Look at this quality, amazing. So again, the POV mode right there, but let's go back to the pan mode right there. And now let's go for a pan with the zoom in. So as you can see, it is quite a bit smoother. It's actually really nice. So without a doubt, the professional tool right there. And with this, we also get an additional mode, namely the V mode. And check this out, it will now go like this. And in this mode, you can get really creative shots as well. It's a whole other style of handling this stabilizer. You can get an additional grip and yeah, it's just really awesome. And of course, with the wheel, we can also go for a rotation or something like that. And the rotation especially is extremely smooth. That is just awesome looking. And right here we also get a menu button, and with this we can check out all the presets. We can use this dial to go pick one out. It will download it. Really nice effects, great app. And inside the app there is of course tons and tons of stuff to explore. But I hope this gave you a good overview about the capabilities, which one to pick. Both of them are amazing in terms of stabilization. This one, straight to the point, super light, super compact, travel friendly. And this one with a bit more weight, but also with a lot of more features. Run and gun, professional filmmaking. I love the new AI tracking modules. Super versatile, you can use any sort of phone with it. The app is not required. Yeah, and all in all, I will give both stabilizers a massive thumbs up from my side. So as you saw, both of them performed exceptionally well when it gets to the stabilization. Anti-shake, different modes, just incredible. And this one offers a huge range of motion. You can do all sorts of funny things with this one, pretty much unlimited possibilities, but definitely cutting edge performance for both of them for all the tests. And thanks to the magnetic modules, they can also track you thanks to the power of AI. They have great recognition capabilities as well. So even objects in front of you and other tricky situations like that will not defeat the tracking. And these magnetic modules, all in all, are just a really great idea, since you can add 2 of them to each gimbal. You can add fill lights, and these also open the door for all sorts of other add-ons, accessories and concepts. And I love that unlimited creativity. And I'm sure with a bit of DIY skills, you can come up with all sorts of awesome new modules. Both gimbals are very light and very user-friendly. Great intuitive handling as well as controls. And you will not get tired using them, literally, because they are like a feather. It's just amazing. They feel great in hand, both of them. The 5S is like the Pro model with slightly added weight and more features and capabilities. But you can also get pretty much the same results with the CQ5. Just some of the shots will not be possible with this one. But in terms of professional stabilization, you know, this cinematic Steadicam look, yeah, both of them perform exceptionally well. Cool new concepts and ideas right here. So all in all, the new Zhiyun gimbals are definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.